In this section, we're going to look at various aspects of security within Excel. And first off, we're going to understand file security. So let's start with a hypothetical situation that I have some sensitive company information here. Our performance against budget and some variance. And until the end of the year and the annual results come out, I don't want this information to be published or in any way publicly available. So I need to treat this file with a lot of care. Certain people will need to open it and edit it, but only a select few. So the best way to protect your data in Excel, or the most straightforward way to protect your data in Excel, is to use the password protection at file level. To do that, I enter the File menu, or also called the Backstage view, and straight away within my info area I have worksheet protection. Clicking down into the options, we see there are various possibilities. And what we want to do is start with encrypt with password. After I click encrypt with password, Excel will prompt me to enter a new password. I'm just going to use my normal banking password, the 4 letters pass, and click OK. I'll have to reconfirm that password and click OK. We now see that a password is required to open this workbook. Let's just go ahead and confirm that. I'm going to save and let's close the workbook. I'm now going to reopen the workbook. Go to Open and find my protection options in my recent list. Sure enough, I'm prompted for a password. If I get my password wrong, Excel will simply tell me that I must have made an error with my typing, but ultimately it will not grant me access to the file. Now this type of protection is the most robust within Excel. It is not 100% secure, but it is of a pretty high quality. Okay, let's go and get access to my file again by putting in the correct password. And sure enough, I've gained access to my file again. Another way to protect our workbooks is to restrict to read-only access. Making our files read-only will mean that a user can access the information and look at it, but cannot make changes and save those changes without having a certain password. So to achieve that, the process is slightly different and slightly longer. We go to the File menu. This time we're going to Save As, find the relevant folder where we want to save the information. Here I'm going to leave the default options, and now I'm going to Tools. Within Tools I find General Options, and here I have 2 password options. Password to open is equivalent to the one we've just looked at. What I'm interested in here is password to modify. I'll enter my usual banking password, 4 letters pass, and click OK. I'll need to reconfirm that. Notice this warning here from Microsoft is particularly relevant. This is not a strong security feature. In fact, Excel says that it's not a security feature at all. It's designed to protect from unintentional editing. There's ultimately ways around this type of protection, but it's worth understanding as it is relevant and useful in a variety of situations. Click OK. And with that property attached to the file, I now hit Save. I simply needed to overwrite the file to introduce the new file properties. So let's now close and reopen this file and see what happens. So here I am prompted for a password, but on this occasion I have the option to click Read Only, so I can gain access to the file without read-write permission. Here, as we can see, the file looks the same as it did. I can even attempt to make some changes. But when I try to save the changes, Excel will inform me that the file is read-only protected. that I'm not able to save these changes to the current workbook. However, what I could do to get around it is to save a separate copy with my own changes in it. That is why this is not a particularly strong security feature, but it is useful for certain low security or low restriction situations. I don't want to save over this copy, so I'll just choose not to save my changes. I can also tell the file is read-only because it's included in the title of the document.